As the years passed after creation, the earth became filled with people. They spread across the land, built homes, and raised families. But with time, the hearts of human beings turned away from God.
Betray us! I did what I had to! He's a traitor! Move or face the lash! Have mercy! They are innocent! This is an outrage!
The wickedness of mankind increased greatly. Every thought of the human heart was only evil continually. Violence filled the earth. Corruption spread everywhere. God looked upon the world he had made, and his heart was filled with grief. The Lord said,
I regret that I have made them.
He would wipe from the face of the earth the human race he had created, along with the animals, the birds, and every creature that moved on the ground. Yet even in judgment, God showed mercy. Among all the people on the earth, there was one man who found favor in the eyes of the Lord. His name was Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his generation. He walked faithfully with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. God spoke to Noah and revealed his plan. I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth, God said, to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish, but I will establish my covenant with you. God commanded Noah to build an ark, a great vessel made of wood. God gave him exact measurements, its length, its width, and its height. The ark was to have rooms inside, 3 levels, and a single door in its side. It was to be covered inside and out, so that water could not enter. God told Noah to bring into the ark 2 of every living creature, male and female, so they could be kept alive. Birds according to their kinds, animals according to their kinds, and every creature that moves along the ground would come to Noah, 2 by 2.
Sit higher to the center beam! Point out, steady, guide it in place, secure the joint!
God also instructed Noah to gather food for himself, his family, and for the animals. Noah listened to God. He did everything exactly as the Lord commanded him. For many years, Noah built the ark. People saw him working. They questioned him. They mocked him. They did not believe his warnings. They did not fear God. But Noah continued, trusting God's word completely. When the ark was finished, God spoke again. Go into the ark, the Lord said, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Noah obeyed. Animals began to arrive. From every direction they came, walking, flying, crawling. They entered the ark 2 by 2, male and female, just as God had commanded. Noah's sons entered the ark with their wives. Noah entered with his wife. When everyone and everything was inside, the Lord shut the door. Then the flood began. Rain fell from the sky for 40 days and 40 nights. The waters rose from the earth below and poured down from the heavens above. The ark was lifted high above the ground as the waters increased. The floodwaters covered the land. They rose higher and higher until even the mountains were submerged. Every living thing on dry land perished. People, animals, and birds alike. Only Noah remained, and those with him in the ark. The waters covered the earth for 150 days. Inside the ark, Noah and his family waited. They cared for the animals. They endured the long days and nights as the ark drifted upon the waters. Then God remembered Noah and all the animals with him. God sent a wind over the earth, and the waters began to recede. The rain stopped falling. The waters slowly withdrew. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Still, Noah waited. After 40 days, Noah opened a window and sent out a raven. The raven flew back and forth until the waters dried up. Then Noah sent out a dove. The dove found no place to rest and returned to the ark. Noah waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again. This time, the dove returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf. Noah knew the waters were going down. After 7 more days, he sent out the dove once again. It did not return. When the ground had dried, God spoke to Noah. "Come out of the ark," God said, "you and your family, and every living creature with you. Bring them out, so they may multiply on the earth and increase in number." Noah came out of the ark. His family followed. Every animal and every bird came out according to their kinds. Noah built an altar to the Lord and worshipped him.
O Lord, accept this offering from your servant Noah. I raise this to you in faith and obedience.
God blessed Noah and his sons. He said, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth." God made a covenant with Noah and with every living creature. "Never again will all life be destroyed by a flood," God said. "Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth." Then God placed a rainbow in the sky. "This is the sign of my covenant," he said. "When I see the rainbow, I will remember my promise." And so the earth was renewed. From Noah and his sons, the nations of the world spread out. And Noah's story remained through generations, a testimony of faith, obedience, and salvation.
The story of Noah teaches us that obedience to God matters, even when it is difficult and unpopular. Noah lived in a time when the world had turned away from God. Evil was normal, faith was rare, yet Noah chose to walk with God while everyone else walked their own way. He obeyed God before the rain ever fell. He trusted God when there was no visible sign of the flood, and because of his obedience, his household was saved. This reminds us that faith is not just believing when things make sense. Faith is trusting God even when we do not understand his plan. Noah was mocked, he was ignored, but he stayed faithful. And in the end, God proved faithful to him. The ark was not just a wooden structure, it was a place of safety, a reminder that God always makes a way for those who trust him. After the flood, God showed mercy. He made a covenant, and he placed a rainbow in the sky as a sign of his promise. That same God is still faithful today. No matter how dark the world becomes, God sees those who walk with him. He remembers obedience, and he honors faith. Let the story of Noah encourage you to trust God's word, even when others do not understand, to obey, even when it is hard, and to believe that God's promises never fail. May this story remind you that walking with God will always lead to hope, deliverance, and new beginnings.